And finally, the pitching
The pitcher.
staff. First, all reports are that the pitching staff loves Chris Fetter.
We love it.
Nothing against Richard Arlen Anderson.
Not Ron Anderson.
Rick Anderson to the uninitiated. But he has sent out long emails to all these guys. He's been on the phone with these guys. He's been texting with these guys about very specific analytics to all of their games. Some things that are very small tweaks that they can work on before coming into camp, and then some longer term stuff that he wants to work on with all these guys. And it just, I think it was absolutely Norris who said this. As I think about the thing I'm about to say, because he's dreaming about our game. In a way. Yep. And I was like, yeah, that was obviously Daniel Norris that said this.
Yep.
But and it certainly sounds like, and all of these guys also, I want to make clear, as they have talked about how much they love Chris Fetter, they have also made sure to mention how much they enjoyed working with Rick Anderson.
Yeah.
That they are doing a very nice job of not being disrespectful to Rick. And I also want to join them in that. I think Rick was in a very bad spot and did the best that he could with a really bad hand. But I am equally super excited about Chris Fetter as all of these guys, because I think he's going to do some really incredible work.
I think it's important to remember with guys like Rick Anderson and in more particular Ron Gardenhire, I think that if the day comes the Tigers ever win a World Series, they need to send them an honorary World Series ring, because although they weren't a part of it, they were kind of a part of it. So just saying that. But I agree with you. Chris Fetter, from everything I've been reading and seeing on Twitter and just kind of quotes from certain players, the pitchers obviously in particular, guy seems to be dynamite right now. Everyone's really flowing. I think it's great. I love where this coaching staff is at right now. I have to give Al Avila major props. I think he did a bang-up job going out and getting Hinch, and then let Hinch kind of assemble his squad of guys that he wants to go into battle with. I am incredibly happy, and I cannot wait to see what this new staff of coaches does. I think it's going to be really, really special.
And I also think with a lot of the coaching staff, and we'll get back into the pitchers in just a second, but I think with a lot of this coaching staff is, and AJ Hinch in particular, is that I'm hearing an understanding of where the roster is, but not in a way that makes me feel like they're going to lay down and die.
Yep.
Which I feel like there's been a sense of that in Tigerdom, not necessarily from Ron Gardenhire and those guys, but there was always like, well, we're not going to win a World Series this year, so like whatever.
Yep.
But I think that there is a new sense from AJ Hinch of like, we are going to go out every single day and compete as hard as we can, and we're going to get better every day. And then this season we're going to fight as hard as we can. Next season we're going to fight as hard as we can, and then eventually fighting as hard as we can means we're fighting for a World Series.
Yep. You are right. There's the